Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, today we are taking a look at the second Sencut that I picked up at Blade Show, Texas. This one is the Sylor. Now, I'm pretty sure it's fairly obvious as to why I picked this one out. Yes, of course, this red G10 caught my eye immediately. And I had not checked out the Sylor, so I'm like, okie dokie, here we go. But yes, the Sylor. It also comes in white and gray G10, just so you know. Red's not the only color. But you've got the red G10 that gives you a fantastic grip. You can see the milling and the texturing going on with those lines. And sometimes, with the lines, horizontal with it, it just kind of, sometimes it slips, but not with this one, man. I get a fantastic grip. Open construction, deep carry pocket clip, which you see is reversible. Very good. Everything, yeah, fit and finish wise, it is what it is. It's a Sencut. Civivi, all that line, done very, very well. As you can see, you also have multiple deployment options. You can have a flipper, you have the dual thumb stud, and can we do it? Can I do it on camera? Ooh, see, I keep slipping. Yeah, there we go. Reverse flick, absolutely. Detent wise, pretty nice, absolutely. Yeah, it's pretty darn good on that flipper. Also, pretty darn well on the thumb studs. So it jumps out there pretty nicely. Now, once again, this one, you do have a D2 blade. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where's it? I swear I thought it said it on there. It's a D2 blade. I thought it was written up. I guess not. Clip point, flat ground. You do have a nice landing pad for your thumb, which does have some jimping up there that grips my thumb pretty well. I do like that. Yeah, it grips pretty darn well. Satin finish going on. There you go. Very, very little shake. Oh, had to do it that time. Cage ceramic bearings in the pivot. Overall, it's done very well. I mean, we just saw the Atheris, which was obviously a little bit larger than the Sylor, but it was also done very, very well. I expect nothing less. So, I mean, this one, you're still pushing an 8-inch knife for maybe a little more than 4.5 on the handle, about 3 3/8 on the blade. Cutting edge is going to come in right about 3 1/4. You do have a small choil there. Now let's look. And those thumb studs are out of the cutting path pretty darn well. Out of the cutting path, out of the sharpening path, which is very nice. We like it when they are offset like that for sure. But overall, it's just another... At this point, it's almost a cliche. Seriously, when I talk about Sencut, Civivi, and you say well-built knife, it's a cliche because that's what we've come to expect. And at least for me, that's what I get pretty much every time. But there you go. There is your size comparison with the bug out. We see that. I see that in the comments all the time. And as a matter of fact, there you go. Up against the PM2, it's pretty much PM2-ish. PM2's got it by a little bit on the blade and, a little bit on the handle. Probably 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch goes to the PM2. I just saw... I'm pretty sure, I won't say names, I'm pretty sure I remember who left the comment, but it was like, ho-hum, another well-built knife by Sencut. And, like I said, it's a cliche because it's true. That's just what it is. So you got about 102 grams or 3.6 ounces for this one. And price tag, when I looked this up, guys, $40. I mean, people say, I see all the time, you see these knives $400-$500, and that's what people collect. Great, that's absolutely. But $40 for a Sylor, and you're gonna have yourself a knife that you can absolutely depend on. But a little bit of a peekaboo there. I mean, it is a deep carry clip, but as you can see, it's just a little bit sticking out of the pocket there, so it's might be noticeable. Pocket clip, a little light on the retrieve. I mean, it's not gonna go anywhere. Let's do this. Let's do the old bounce up and down on our head test. Yeah, we're bouncing up and down on our head. We're jumping up and down. It came out a little bit, but it hung on. It hung on at that seam, which is exactly what I would expect it to do if I were jumping up and down on my head, which, by the way, it's not going to happen. But overall, yes, ho-hum. It's another well-built Sencut. Sure. The big thing for me is ergos. And, if the ergos weren't good, I probably wouldn't be reviewing it right now. Because, of course, I'm going to pick it up, get it in hand, check it out, and yes, it feels very, very good in hand. Now, there should probably be a link, hopefully, down there for the initial edge test of the Sencut, the Sylor. I got another interesting comment on a recent video. I'm pretty sure it was on the Etheris video. It's like, well, great, you can sharpen a ruler to get it cut, but how many cuts does it do? Don't know, because I don't do edge retention tests. I do factory edge tests, and that's what's down below. So it's not an edge retention test, guys. I don't have hours and hours and hours to spend cutting up cardboard. It's a factory edge test. That's all it is. So there you go. But overall, the Sylor, I'm digging it. $40, and that's maybe what that's. I think that might be what I title this video. Ho hum, just another very well built Sencut, and just see what happens. You know what? That's what I think I'm gonna do. So, you know who you are, and I know who you are. Who left that comment? You've inspired the title of a video. That's all I can say. All right, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by and checking out the Sylor. Greatly appreciate it. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to you later. I'm definitely going to have to name that video that. All right, bye, guys.